What's up out there, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope all is well with you guys out there on this Thursday evening. I'm doing well myself. What in the mega madness do we have here? British woman shot dead by father on U.S. holiday after argument about Trump. Did you hear this, people? An argument about Trump. It goes on to say here, Lucy Harrison's boyfriend says he found her lying dead while her father screamed nonsense. The argument was about Trump, okay? This just goes to show the depths of how mad and sick that MAGA runs, okay? To the point to where you can't even disagree with a Megamite about their lord and failure, Trump. To the point, if you do, you can lose your life. And it don't make no difference if this person is related to you. This woman here couldn't have been any closer to her father, okay, being that she's his daughter. Flesh of his flesh, bone of his bone. But that meant nothing when she dared talk about his lord and failure, Trump. To the point to where, well, he took her life. Now, the U.S., they didn't do anything about it. They pretty much let him go, or what have you. He lied and said it was some sort of accident, which we're going to get into in the story. But the British Council, they're in law enforcement in their country, is actually investigating this, and they do believe that it is a homicide, and which it is. What kind of mess is this? This is another mark on the Trump administration to show just how toxic that the Trump's presidency goes, and the effect that it has on not only America, but also the other countries abroad. Britain, as well. You know what I mean? Right here. Who would have thought a British man would take his daughter's life for talking about an American president? Let's get in this article. A man shot his daughter at his home in the U.S. after the pair had an argument about Donald Trump. An inquest has heard. Lucy Harrison, a fashion buyer from Warrington in Cheshire, had been staying with her father, Chris Harrison, and his family in the Dallas, Texas suburb of Prosper when she died. An inquest into the 23-year-old's death is being held at Cheshire's court, or coroner's court. On Tuesday, Lucy's boyfriend, Sam Littler, told the inquest that he had traveled with her to the U.S., where her father had moved when she was young for a holiday. He said Lucy would often become upset with her father when he spoke about his ownership of a gun. The inquest also heard that Mr. Harrison had previously been to rehab for alcohol addiction. Okay, so they already setting the stage for this man as having some kind of alcohol addiction and basically mental illness. Which that still shouldn't get him off of what he did to his daughter. Okay. Now here, it goes on to say, on the morning of the 10th, morning of 10 January, when Lucy and Mr. Littler were due to return home to the UK, there was a big argument between Lucy and her father about Mr. Trump, who was to be inaugurated as president, Mr. Littler said. Chris and Lucy ended up having quite a big argument, which led to Lucy running upstairs and being upset. He said Lucy had asked her father, "How would you feel if I was the girl in that situation and I'd been sexually assaulted?" Question. Mr. Harrison had replied that he had two other daughters who lived with him, so it would not upset him that much, Mr. Littler said. He told the coroner's court that later that day, a about a half an hour before they were to leave to go to the airport, Lucy had been in the kitchen when her father took her by the hand and led her into his ground floor bedroom. About 15 seconds later, he heard a loud bang and then Mr. Harrelson screaming for his wife. Heather, he said. Okay? This is, like I said, this dude, I can't believe that this dude would go that far just because his daughter disagreed with him about how he felt about Trump or how she felt about Trump, however way you want to put it. But see, this is what I'm saying. This is how deep and sick maggot people think. Maggot. I meant MAGA, whatever you want to call it, still leads back to maggots. Look at these kind of actions right here. It's too bad that this girl came to visit her father. You know, because let's just say if she hadn't did it, of course she'd still be alive today. But who would have thought that this guy would go that far? You know, let's continue. Mr. Littler said, I remember running into the room and Lucy was lying on the floor near the entrance to the bathroom and Chris was just screaming, just sort of nonsense. Miss Harrison's mother, Jane Coates, said her daughter, who worked for fashion brand Boohoo, was a real force of life. She said she cared. She was passionate about things. She loved to have debates about things that meant a lot to her. Mr. Harrison did not attend the hearing to give evidence. Anna Samuel, representing him, made an application at the start of the hearing for coroner Jacqueline Vanish to recuse herself from the case, saying a fair-minded observer may conclude there was a real possibility she was biased. She said the inquest had been conducted in a manner more akin to a criminal investigation than a fact-finding inquiry. Louis Norris, representing Miss Coates, said the application was an ambush by Mr. Harrison's legal team. She said Mr. Harrison was the person in the room who shot Miss Harrison, and the only person who was in the room when it happened. Miss Devonish refused the application to recuse herself. The inquest is expected to conclude on Tuesday. Okay. Well, you know, I've seen in some other posts where the father actually said that he wanted to show her his gun, just show it to her, and he showed the gun, to her. Then all of a sudden, out of the blue, the gun just magically went off. Okay? This lowlife right here that you see, him, just killed his daughter basically because she disagreed with him. And this is his daughter right here, I guess, in so-called more happier times. But it's a damn shame, and looks like to me, even in Britain there, there's a good chance that he's going to get off for the crime that he committed against his daughter. In that aspect, he's going to get off. It looks like it. They're already preparing the way for him and making excuses. But nevertheless, he's guilty. There's no accident right here. He is guilty. And all behind somebody that don't give a damn about him. Him. Trump don't care nothing about you. Just like the rest of you maggots. You're stupid. That man don't care nothing about you. You should have learned that when you took your asses down there in the insurrection. When he told y'all he was going to be out there with you, he never showed up, and you took your asses down there, tore the place up, shit all over the damn building and every damn thing else, did a bunch of shit. You see, he was telling you then. He's showing you now he don't care about a lot of you. Look what he's doing to you in Minnesota. And that's basically what it all boils down to. That's all I got on this one, people. I want you guys to tell me what you think about this particular story right here. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on it in the comment section. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. People, please remember to live your life as though we are being watched, simply because we are. This is James, and I'm out. Peace.